Avenue Development is a boutique real estate development firm focused on seniors housing primarily. We also are involved with medical office and primary care clinics that serve senior population as well. We live and breathe in this space, and we have really done it not only as Avenue Development, but all in our prior lives as well. So we're really passionate about this space, and we bring a lot of knowledge and experience to senior housing. And one of the ways that's manifesting itself is within the 55 plus active adult product that we're developing, Viva Bene. We are hoping to bring the best of our experience and our knowledge in developing seniors housing and bringing it to this new exciting category of 55 plus active adults. We've got a lot of great ideas. We've got a lot of stuff that we're really excited to try with Viva Bene and really hope bring a differentiated product to the marketplace for the 55 plus population. We're looking at demographics in a very specific way to, find the right markets and the right individuals that not only, have an interest in this type of housing, but also I think have a need for it. So we're looking at, all of the demographic data available to us. We're also really, looking at the senior living landscape that's there today. Is senior living a product that is accepted in that market? And then really, with the data that some of our partners like Sevi bring to the table, we're able to find the right opportunities to build a successful project with Viva Bene. We all bring a lot of development experience to the table. We know senior housing very well, and we've also have experience in the multifamily world. But I think what's important about 55 plus active adult living is that it's neither of those two. It is an entirely new product category that brings kind of the best of some of the senior living components and some of the best stuff that offers, and some of the amenities and flexibility that comes with multifamily. But I think what's important with that is you have to leave your assumptions about both of those types of housing at the side as you start to develop these types of communities. The resident who is going to live in Viva Bene is going to be completely different from someone who's going to live in one of our senior living communities. And we have to, really understand what do they want, what do they need, and bring that to the table in a new way that will hopefully allow them to continue to work, continue to thrive, and continue to be well as they age. One of the things that we have that you would find in traditional senior housing, we have amenities, right? But I think what's different about this is we have to be very open and flexible with our amenities. When you're developing senior housing, there's typically an operator who has a program, and you're putting that to use every day. So you design spaces very intentionally to ensure that you're capturing, the heart and the essence of that program so that they can deliver that to the residents who live there. With Viva Bene and with active adult living, we know that those amenities are still very important, but we have no idea how those residents are going to embrace it and use it. And we want to give them the flexibility to create the community and to use that space however they see fit. Designing flexible amenities that can shift over time and really become whatever those residents want it to be is tremendously important. And I think a part of the success of the overall development and community. One of the other things I think that you see in active adult living that you're not necessarily going to see in traditional senior housing is a lot of our residents are still going to be working, still going to be very active members of the community and being in and out and, coming back and forth. So there's a lot of driving. People still want a garage. People still want those amenities. So it's important that we find a way to bring that to the table as well. Provide them with a place to put the car, put ample storage. So those are the types of things you have to think about when you're developing this type of product to make sure that ultimately meets their needs. One of the things that we are finding as we continue to develop our Viva Bene brand is that we have to be open to changing our thought process, changing what we have designed, and really be a little bit more fluid with that design process. I'm very certain that what we've done in our first active adult community is not going to look anything like where we're at with our third, fourth, and fifth. We're learning every day. And that's really a part of the excitement with this. But I think you have to embrace that. You can't come in thinking you know exactly what this is and what it's going to end up being. You have to be flexible. You have to find partners that are willing to be flexible with you. Everyone has to be along for the ride, and we're all learning. And we're going to make this into a really exciting product. But there's no doubt that what we're working on today is going to be completely different than what we're working on tomorrow. One of the interesting things about the program for what we're developing with Viva Bene, right, is we're going to have a very conscious focus on wellness and bring that to the table with what we are developing. Now, that's very intentional, right? I mean, our goal here is that you can, come into a Viva Bene community, age in place, get the help that you need with any medical, issue that you may have, but, continue to thrive and live and work and play as we all like to do. So I think developing those spaces in a way that as you age, as you go through life cycles, that you're still finding a good way to use the programs that have been developed by Viva Bene, I think that's very important. While we aren't delivering levels of care that you might see in a traditional senior living, the reality is we still need to operate these buildings in a way that creates a safe and nurturing environment for the residents who are going to live there. There's no doubt. So I think what we want to do is take kind of those best in class ideas that you find in traditional senior living and really what you find in hospitality and multifamily as well, and bring that to the table. And I think Avenue is uniquely situated to deliver that because of our extensive experience, not only in traditional senior living, but in multifamily, and really what we're doing on the medical side too, right? There's a lot of changes happening there that I think are applicable to active adult living that we're excited to bring to the table with Viva Bene. What we're really excited to do is bring a personalized approach to one's healthcare journey, right? I mean, whether you are dealing with a chronic medical issue or really just want to be proactive with your health as you age, we're giving our residents the opportunity to do that really within their own home. Having a medical clinic within our Viva Bene property is going to allow each and every individual there the opportunity and the choice to really make their medical journey personal and really develop that relationship with their primary care provider and get the care they need. I'm so tremendously excited about this because I think it's a pioneering opportunity. This is the next thing with senior housing. It's really, really extending the continuum of care, if you will. And we have an opportunity to really define what that looks like. And I think it's really set the gold standard for what that will mean for years to come. I'm excited about the team we've brought together, the team that's working on this, and really having the opportunity to take all of the best practices, all of the lessons learned, and everything that we've done for the past years working in senior housing and bringing that to the table to create Viva Bene